YOLO, cool people of YouTube. So I want to make a video log about how shitty I'm feeling and how shitty I was feeling yesterday. And yesterday I had to go to the hospital thinking I was fucking dying. So I hadn't slept that night very well. I wake up around 8 o'clock and I'm just feeling shitty, and I drink my morning medication that I always drink for my anxiety and my panic attacks, but it's only progressing and getting worse. And I drink another one, and then I drink another one. So in a normal day, I'd usually drink 4 Ativan pills of 2 milligrams each. So that's 8 milligrams a day. It's 12:30, and I've already drank 3. And I'm only getting worse. And usually my anxiety attacks or my panic attacks, they last like 20 minutes. Especially I'll take a pill and then it'll go away in 20 minutes for sure, Doesn't mean I don't have to ride the roller coaster, but it goes away. But this has been hours now, man. And now it's like I'm walking, and every other step I feel like passing out. I'm home alone. Suddenly my left arm is hurting, and then my neck is hurting, and then my back is hurting, and I'm thinking, okay, man, it might be just from the gym, just going hard at the gym. And then my fingers start going tingly, and I'm telling myself, all right, man, it might be from hitting the heavy bag at the gym, But I'm progressively getting worse, and it's coming to a point where, I'm having mad palpitations. I want to call the fire department, but I don't want this embarrassment of if it's not a heart attack, right? But I've already had a heart attack in the past, so it's bad enough where I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to drive my ass to the hospital. I drive to Valley Presbyterian, man. Valley Presbyterian is a horrific hospital, dude. It should be called like the Drew King of the Valley. If you know anything about Killer King in South Central, man, well, this motherfucking hospital should be called Killer King of the Valley, And anyway, so I'm gonna back up for you guys to the time I did have a heart attack. I mean, I was a healthy human being, a fairly healthy human being up to that point. I'm having heart pains and stuff for like 2 weeks. I decide to go to a hospital. On the way to the hospital, I get a heart attack while driving. I pull over, ambulance arrives, there's an EKG. EKG comes out normal. My friend meets me up. Mind you, my friend that meets me up, his brother-in-law had just died like months ago, like 3-4 months before that. And he was there, and he took the guy, like they were at the hospital. The guy got there all in one piece, all right, but he ended up dying at the hospital at like fucking 32 years old, man. What a shame. Rest in peace to our fallen brother, man. And so the homie's taking me, and I'm getting worse, and he's running red lights for me, and we get to the hospital, and they instantly rush me in, take blood. They do another EKG, they do blood pressure with oxygen saturation at the same time, right? The thing they put on your finger. And everything so far looks all right. They're telling me it looks like you haven't had a heart attack. But we're going to wait for the blood work to show, because that's going to be the most accurate thing. Now, mind you, it takes like an hour for the blood to go and come back, right? And by this time, our other friend has shown up, and I'm kind of feeling a little better. So I'm in the back of the waiting room laughing with my friends. They're joking like, you scared us, man. We thought you were going to fucking die. And here you are, like, just giggling with us and shit. I go outside, have a smoke or two, and then the nurses come out, and they're like, dude, you got to come inside right away. I'm like, what happened? They're like, dude, you had a heart attack. And suddenly the doctor comes in and is flipping out at the nurses, like, dude, this has been here for like 10 minutes and none of you guys gave a shit to look at. And he like got pissed at the nurses, and he rushed me in, and they instantly wanted to see if I either had a blood clot, so they shot me up with some it's like this blue or purple ink, and then they stick you in like a CAT scan, and then a dog scan, and then, you know, and they see I don't have any clots, so then they have to go into my artery and go into my heart and see what's happening. And then, you know, it turned out I had I guess you could say a minor heart attack, not because of any clogs or anything like that, just they said most likely it's because of a irregular heartbeat. You took very minor damage to your heart. It'll heal in a few days. Put me on medicine, sent me on my way. Following the next fucking day, I instantly developed, of which I never had in my life before, full-blown panic attacks and anxiety attacks that are identical to a heart attack. So, fast forward to yesterday. Now I'm going to the hospital. It took like an hour for them to do an EKG. And mind you, I'm the second person in line. They were supposed to do an EKG right away. I knew the process. I've been to the hospital enough times. These dudes hadn't done the EKG. And then the doctor comes in. And he's being a prick. He's asking me questions like, hey man, you know, if this is, if I prescribe you, so how'd you get here? First he goes, I go driving. He goes, well, if I prescribe you something for anxiety, how are you going to get home? I go, driving. He goes, well, I can't prescribe you anything because you're not allowed to drive. I was like, look, I don't care about the pills. I'm not here for that. I'm here because I don't know if I'm having a panic attack or a heart attack, but I feel like shit, and it's been going on for hours now. He's like, so the nurse tells me you told them that you had a heart attack. I was like, yeah, I've had a heart attack like 4 years ago or something, man. He's like, what do you mean by a heart attack? What's a heart attack to you? And he's getting me pissed with these stupid fucking questions and the way he's asking them. Because first, he's insinuating that I'm there for fucking medication, you know? Then he's insinuating that I'm kind of lying to him or diverting him or some shit about the heart attack. And I'm telling him, dude, why am I here convincing you that I had a heart attack? I'm telling you I had a heart attack. Why would I just say that? Just go check my medical records and shit. He's like, well, I can't access all your records from here. He's like, so what's a heart attack to you? I go, heart attack to me is when the doctor comes into the room and tells me you've had a heart attack. That's what a heart attack to me is. He goes, so what did the doctor say? Did you have like blocked arteries and stuff? I was like, no, they weren't 100% certain why I had it. You know, they went in through my artery, they pumped me with shit, they gave me a bunch of medication. I was like, you know, why am I convincing you this, bro? And instantly I got hot with them. Like, you're a fucking idiot, bro, you know? And I got hot with them. I'm like, bro, it's been like over 2 fucking hours. The procedure to this should have been that you guys should have instantly took my EKG, instantly took my blood, okay? Check my fucking blood pressure, my oxygen saturation, and fucking, you know, and go from fucking there. And it's been 2 hours. You haven't even taken blood, dude. He's like, well, you know, if you want us to take blood, then yeah, we'll take some blood. I was like, it's not that I want you to. That's the procedure. That's the process, man. And he's like, dude, calm down. I was like, what do you mean calm down? It's been like 2 fucking hours. I'm telling you, I feel like shit. You're over here 21 questioning me when all you have to do is follow the fucking procedures, dude. Heart attacks is what kills the majority of people in this fucking country, regardless of age. From 16-year-olds fucking cracking during the football game to, it's not the age discrimination. You know what I'm saying? I don't look like a fucking junkie. I'm like 200 pounds muscle. I walked in clean shaved, clean clothes. Like, I'm not here to get high, man. Just take my shit and let me know if I'm having a fucking heart attack or if I'm having a panic attack. He's like, bro, you need to calm down. I was like, just, bro, do what you need to do. You know, let me fucking know what state I'm in. So he leaves. That's the last time I see this prick. and a nurse comes, takes my blood. Obviously, it's gonna take another fucking hour. And then I'm starting to feel better within this hour, finally. And mind you, I took another fucking pill. You know? I took another fucking... That's 5 pills already. They come back and they tell me, well, no, you haven't had a heart attack. Please sign here. Blah, blah, blah. So we can bill your insurance and shit. And it's like, yeah, motherfuckers. You guys are really quick to come in with the fucking papers and you know, try and get paid. But it's like, for fuck's sake, dude, if I really was having a heart attack, I'd be dead at that hospital. No bullshit. I would have fucking died at that hospital just waiting for this motherfucker to do the basics of what you need to do when someone comes in saying they have a heart condition. Regardless of all your biases and all that shit, you can think I'm a fucking junkie, you can think I'm a fucking liar, but you still need to go through those basic processes just in fucking case I'm not bullshitting. And thank God it was just a fucking panic attack, man. And like, for fuck's sake, you know? And he's like, well, do you know, they ask, like, do you want to wait for medication? No, I don't want to wait for fucking medication. After all this fucking bullshit, I don't want to wait for fucking I have medication. I told you guys I'm not fucking hot. Like, I'm not here to score drugs, dude. I'm here to find out if I had a heart attack or not, right? Completely fucking... It's like one of the things I can't stand the most is incompetent people, bro. I don't care what job you're doing. If you're incompetent, and especially if you're in a position, like an important position, that your job, the thing you do, affects someone's life, I just can't fucking stand it. You know, it's different if you're, you know, on the cash register and you accidentally hit 2 Twinkies instead of 1. Right? The world's not coming to an end with that. But when you're a fucking doctor and you're incompetent, for fuck's sake, how many people have died under your fucking watch? You know what I'm saying? Like, take your job a little fucking seriously, dude. And I don't know, incompetence, man. Like, I can't do it. I just flipped out. And then the ironic thing is, as I'm leaving, I get a fucking phone call. I get a phone call from Lady of the Holy Cross over here in the valley. Amazing fucking hospital, all right? This woman calls me and says, hey, you had contacted us during the COVID pandemic and you wanted to come up and see the doctors and the nurses in the ICU, the ones that saved your life. And we thought that was so fucking sweet. And we couldn't allow you to do it back then, but, you know, our lockdown procedures and stuff are over. So if you'd like to come, I'm like, yeah, I want to come. I want to, like, these people saved my life. I want to come shake their hand, hug them, say thank you, you know? And it's like I was dealing with 2 different classes of people and 2 different classes of organizations. Here's one that called me back like 8-9 months later from just a regular phone call and just, hey, this is my name, this is my number. Just pass along the message that thank you, since I can't see them. 8-9 months later, I'm getting a random phone call from these people, man. And these motherfuckers over here are like, I'm there thinking I'm dying, and they're like, and Lady of the Holy Cross, they saved my life I wasn't supposed to survive. They did like miracle work over there. I was not supposed to make it out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They literally fucking pulled rabbits out of hats to save my fucking life. Like some extraordinary shit. You know, like if I was religious, I'd be like, fucking A, you know, like that was a miracle. Like if miracles exist, these people just were a part of a miracle and they don't even fucking know it. Well, of course they know it because for fuck's sake, they did everything and they know how difficult it was. Like, I'll give you an example. They had to reconstruct my trachea. I had a bullet wound in and out. So it went through my throat, in and out of my trachea, straight past my spine. That's just one of 5 shots. And all of them hit something fucking important, other than my heart, right? And this doctor had only done one of these surgeries in his lifetime. Because most people that get shot in the trachea, they just fucking suffocate to death. And it's been like at least 45 to an hour by the time I got to that operating table. You know, this doctor flew in from New York, man, on red eye. Flew from New York to help with that surgery because he was more acquainted with, because he had done a couple more. Not that he had done a ton more, but he had done a couple more. They literally sliced my back like a fish and did miracle work, man. Fixing my lungs, fixing my trachea, fixing my face. I had more holes than they just didn't know. I had more fucking exit wounds than entry wounds. They thought I was just hit by a shotgun. That's how many holes I had. Like, that's what the documentation says. Like, when they put me into the hospital, like, all the documents, like, close range shotgun fucking round, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I was just so pissed with how badly they were dropping the ball, and that I had to get pissed at this doctor and let the doctor know that he was fucking up. You know, I should not have to get upset and let a doctor know how he's messing up. You know, I'm the patient. I should not be... Like, what if I didn't know all this stuff? What if I hadn't learned my lessons in medicine? And what if I hadn't gone to surgical school for a few months and then dropped out? What if I didn't know any of this shit? You know, like, I don't know, man. Don't go to fucking whatever the fuck that piece of shit hospital is on Van Owen. Valley Presbyterian, man. Valley prepping you to fucking die. You know, stay the fuck away from that shithole, man. Go somewhere else. If an ambulance ever picks you up and says Valley Press, you tell them, fuck no. You tell them I said, eat a dick, bro. 2 middle fingers up yours, bro. You know, go to the Lady of the Holy Cross, man. Bleed to death on the way to the Lady of the Holy Cross, and that trauma center will fucking still pull you back. You can get there and bleed at Valley Presbyterian. Start bleeding over there and you'll fucking die, bro. That's what a shitty hospital that is. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I'm really hot about that, and I'm not feeling good today as well. And I don't know why, but these videos make me feel better. Therefore, I make them. You can, if someone watches it, cool. If someone doesn't watch it, they might be missing out. If they like it, cool. If they don't like it, they can go fuck themselves, right? So, solo, YOLO, BOLO. Watch your health, man. That's all you have at the end of the day, man. And I'm trying to do the best I can for me now. I'm going to gym. I literally just got out the gym. It's 3 a.m. I was at the gym for 2 hours. I did full body and hit the heavy bag. And now I'm going home, man. And I'm still putting on weight. I was gonna go out today, and I don't go out very often anymore. You know, it's like I'm a little older. It just, anyways, that doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I went through 25 pairs of jeans, at least. No, I'm not even exaggerating. Where like 10 of them had their stickers on it, like they're brand new jeans. because I go and I buy in bulk. Like, I'll go to the mall and I'll buy like 20 jeans, you know, and then I'll wear that for a year, right? So, dude, only one of them fit me. Like, I used to wear a 32, size 32, man. Like, nothing fit me. Luckily I had purchased a 36. That was the only one that barely fit me. Like, I'm putting on mad weight in terms of muscle, you know. Like, I'm trying. I'm literally trying to get better, get healthier, man. Get my body right, get my mind right, right? Like, they're connected. So, I don't know, man. I'm trying to do me the best way I know how, you know, and I'm willing to try a lot of shit, you know, including fucking throw some chicken bones. I don't give a fuck if it helps. If it helps, if it doesn't, move on to the next fucking thing, right? But going to the gym, it's been helping out a little bit. So YOLO.